How Adhyatma or spirituality and Kal Chakra or cosmic cycle are interlinked to each other. It is a two-step process. First is to comprehend the significance of current timeline with respect to the overall cosmic cycle. Next, of course, only if convinced, is to participate in cycle transformation phenomena, that is, to embrace the spirituality. The concept is explained in single frame or screen. Drama is journey of we, the souls, coming from the soul world, interacting with Prakriti in human world with predefined rules. History is the time dimension of the drama consisting of 4 yugs, whereas geography is the space dimension of drama consisting of soul world and human world. Human world is a part of universe made up of 5 elements. Universe and soul world are isolated by thermodynamic boundary. Purush or human soul is a primary actor of the drama, having inherent quality called original sanskar or swadharma, consisting of 7 qualities, namely Shanti, Prem, Sukh, Anand, Shakti, and Pavitrata, and Gyan or wisdom, denoted as Q and depicted in green color, is part of subconscious plus unconscious mind of the soul. Thought originated from conscious mind is energy of soul, which is continuously discharging as per the formula. Thought energy is directly proportional to thought frequency. Built-in drama script is the part of unconscious mind of soul. Sanskar, which is part of subconscious plus unconscious mind, generally overrides conscious mind, consisting of mind or man, which thinks, and intellect or buddhi, which decides. Prakriti or Panchbhut or 5 element is the second actor of the drama, which follows laws of thermodynamics. That is, quantity of energy remains constant. That is, law of conservation of energy. But more significantly, the quality of energy always keeps deteriorating as per the law of entropy. Everything spontaneously or naturally transfers from new to old with the passage of time. Behavior of Prakriti resembles the 2 states of heat engine, the ideal or frictionless state, gradually transforming to the real state once friction is introduced in course of time, thereby further reducing the engine efficiency or quality of Prakriti. Behavior of Prakriti is controlled because of the limitation of the conscious mind of Purush. But however, it is actually controlled by the predefined script residing in unconscious mind of Purush. This is validated by quantum physics, neuroscience, and theory of relativity specific. The default form of Prakriti is energy or wave or superposition of multiple states. However, Prakriti changes the behavior from energy to mass or from multiple states to single state when observed by Purush directly through conscious mind or indirectly through built-in script residing in unconscious mind. As conscious mind of Purush only understands the single state, forcing the Prakriti to collapse from multiple states of superposition to single state. This is explained by the example of dice. So dice in air implies that it is in the 6 states of concurrency, whereas dice in palm is one of the 6 states, which is the result of the measurement. This proves the duality of Prakriti. As per neuroscience, there is no free will, that is, predefined script stored in unconscious mind controls the thoughts generated by conscious mind. Thus, neuroscience revalidates quantum physics. Prakriti is also controlled by script or word line, which is sequence of events. Event is a predefined 4-dimension entity made up of 3 dimensions of space, x, y, z, or r, plus 1 dimension of time coordinates. The sequence of points culminates into word line or a script as per theory of relativity specific. Graphical representation of journey. X-axis represents journey time, whereas y-axis represents common deteriorating quality of Prakriti and Purush as per quantum physics and thermodynamics. Unit of measurement of quality of Prakriti is entropy, whereas unit of measurement of quality of Purush to be derived is going to be Vikar. Predefined religion-based inverted human tree exists in descending order of soul power in soul world. Journey starts from soul world to human world. By first birth, as per the law of attraction, when soul power of Purush equals the charge of Prakriti, which implies the reduction in soul count in soul world and subsequent increase in soul count of human world, thereby increasing the population of human world. Law of subsequent death and birth, which is the change in dress and address of human body. Janma dharma may change every birth like the body name, whereas Swadharma associated with every soul remains the same like soul number throughout the journey of soul. During the course of journey, quality of human religion is compromised because of the deterioration of the Swadharma, the original quality of every soul. Diagram: lubricated green area is shown gradually reducing because of the usage for the first 2 circles representing first 2 yugas, namely gold and silver, as per soul conscious script S, and is further reduced because of ever increasing friction depicted as black layer in next 2 circles representing next 2 yugas, namely copper and iron as per body conscious script or script B. The green area represents Prakruti lubrication or equivalent Purush EQ or emotional quotient or soul power, whereas black area represents Prakruti friction or equivalent Purush Vikar. Explanation of Prakruti to Purush quality mapping using analogy of two states of heat engine, ideal and real. Ideal state of heat engine shows the deterministic behavior as change in flow of energy is constant as there is no other leakage, whereas in real state behavior is indeterministic because of the leakage owing to the internal factors like friction as per the Clausius law of inequality of thermodynamics and Carnot cycle. Prakruti or heat engine is mapped to Purush or soul engine. Input heat energy of Prakruti is mapped to script of Purush. Exhaust energy of Prakruti is mapped to Sankalp of Purush. Exergy or leakage of Prakruti is mapped to Vikalp of Purush. Work done of Prakruti or heat engine is mapped to Karma of Purush. Ideal state of heat engine is equivalent to lubrication for Prakruti or Swadharma for Purush. Real state of heat engine is equivalent to internal friction for Prakruti or Vikar of Purush. External environment is mapped as source temperature of heat engine of Prakruti is mapped to the soul power Q of Purush and sink temperature of heat engine of Prakriti is mapped to number of souls in the environment. Type of state, deterministic or non-deterministic controls the type of karma and type of death in human world. How heat engine entropy is mapped to soul engine vikar and vice versa. Delta S is thermodynamic entropy difference of two states, which is mapped to capital S, which is absolute statistical entropy of the single state, which is based on theory of probability. This is further mapped to capital H, which is information entropy based on the Maxwell thought experiment. Information implies memory and processing, and it can be mapped to human brain, which in turn can be mapped to man and buddhi of Purush. H, the information entropy, is represented by depth of the binary tree, which is proportional to number of information nodes of the binary tree, capital N. Thus, depth of the tree can be mapped to vikar layers of the Purush, and navigation of the tree can be mapped to vikalp of Purush. And thus, entropy is mapped to Purush vikar, represented as black layer in the diagram. As per the quantum physics, Purush controls the Prakriti, and as per the thermodynamics and quantum physics, it can be derived that quality of Purush, that is a vikar, controls the quality of the Prakriti, that is entropy. Journey of specific spatial souls in ideal nirvikari deterministic soul conscious world consisting of two yugs, namely gold and silver age. Inner world consisting of only swadharma reflects in outer world of karma deemed zero or deemed akarma during the nirvikari world journey. Graphically, the journey is shown as red line. During the course of journey of number of births, soul attachment to body increases, so self is gradually identified as a body instead of soul. This phenomena is called Maya or illusion. This journey from soul consciousness to body or role consciousness deemed as Purush quality transition from Sato to Tamo. As a result, inherent internal swadharma of soul, the kind of overall true happiness residing in the inner world of soul is forgotten, but that happiness is vital for the survival of the soul, which is made up of seven qualities. The way air, water, etc. are vital for the survival of the human body, as it is made up of five elements. So now, overall pseudo happiness is acquired from the outer world instead of inner world in form of calm plus moh plus lobh, resulting in either accumulation of aham or krodh vikar. As a result, vikar, depicted as black layer, is getting attached to soul as acquired sanskar during the journey. So, Purush is not nirlip and is identified as Pap or Punya Atma. Moreover, acquired sanskar is reflected in both body and soul in subsequent births. Journey of all souls in real Vikari, non-deterministic, body-conscious world, consisting of two yugs, namely copper and iron age. Inner world has now acquired Vikar, which overrides the original sanskar, which in turn reflects in outer world karma deemed negative or deemed vikar. Non-deterministic nature implies that karmic gati is guhya. The downward trend of the journey is controlled by religious founders incarnated from different religious branches of soul world tree from time to time, like Abraham, Mahavir, Buddha, Christ, Nanak, etc. Effect is shown as black dotted line converted to full line, reducing the slope of journey or kind of putting brake on spiritually downward train of going from Sato to Tamo. Number of maximum births in each yug: 8 for gold, 12 for silver, 21 for copper, 42 for iron, totaling 83 are shown. Purush discharges as per only external deterministic factors during journey in soul-conscious nirvikari world of gold and silver age, whereas during journey of body-conscious vikari world of copper and iron age, Purush discharges further because of additional accumulation of internal vikar As per the formula, increase of Purush Vikar triggers increase in Prakriti entropy, leading to thermal death, kind of end of the world. This is the default uniform journey of perfect and fair distribution of Sukh and Dukh, which is applied to every soul going from Sato to Tamo as validated by laws of physics, namely quantum physics, thermodynamics, and theory of relativity specific. As for example, the overall distribution of Sukh and Dukh among, say, Indians vis-a-vis Europeans as per human world entry time of the relevant souls. All eternal things, day, year, kalp or kal chakra, are cyclic and are made up of four parts. Four prahar is one day, four rutus is 1 year, four yugs or ages is equal to one kalp or cosmic cycle. However, only yug part of the kalp or cosmic cycle is beyond lifetime of a human soul. Hence, cyclic nature is not visible to human souls, but visible or known only to Supreme Soul, which is beyond life and death cycle of drama. Of course, they say history repeats, so should Kalp or cosmic cycle. Concept is scientifically validated by theory of relativity general and quantum physics. Gravity is not force, but geometrical curvature created because of mass of Earth as shown. Therefore, script as a line as per theory of relativity specific is converted to script as a circle or a cycle as per theory of relativity general. As per quantum physics, both observations, that is before and after observations, the results are same. It implies that clockwise equal to anti-clockwise. That implies that script is cycle. Journey can be cycle only if y value in graph, that is vikar of Purush and entropy of Prakriti becomes zero. As per the physics, entropy of Prakriti is ever increasing, so it cannot be zero. Metaphysics phenomena overrides the physics by making vikar of Purush equal to zero, which makes entropy of Prakriti equal to zero at predefined time interval t is equal to capital T, because Purush of Purush Vikar controls the Prakriti entropy as per quantum physics and thermodynamics. In graph, placeholder for metaphysics entity is shown, as well as brown dotted journey line intersecting the time axis at t is equal to predefined interval t is shown. This implies that journey or drama is a cycle or it is an eternal Kal Chakra. Metaphysics entity is the third actor of drama. His Param Purush or God is a human soul with Swadharma or Q value of infinity or unlimited value. Soul number is 0, and that is why it is called Supreme Soul, the root of human soul tree, called Shiv. Frequency is less than 0. It is the only soul capable of charging other human souls because it has no body, it does not come into the life and death cycle, hence there is no vikar, as it always remains beyond universe or entropy boundary, and it remains in soul world. It purifies the Purush by making vikar is equal to 0, in turn making Prakriti entropy is equal to 0, thereby completing the cosmic cycle at t is equal to predefined period t by changing the direction of the journey. Whereas religious founder reduces the slope of black line, thereby contributing in increasing the cosmic cycle period. We can say religious founder works as battery backup, whereas Param Purush works as a charger and is the one who is responsible for the drama to be a cosmic cycle or a Kal Chakra. Incarnation or Avtaran of Param Purush or Paramatma or God, as mentioned in Yada Yada Shlok of Gita, during cycle transition time from Vikari world to Nirvikari world, called Sangam or Diamond or Gita Yuga. Objective is to charge the human souls by Gyan Murli and Raj Yoga. Angel world or third world or Sukshmavatan is temporarily created for transformation work by energy body of Trimurti of Brahma, Vishnu and Mahesh. This phenomena is also indirectly mentioned in some scriptures as Kalki Avatar of Vishnu. Incarnation or Avtarana. The principle is two souls in one body, and it remains same for the religious founder as well as Param Purush. Soul of Christ is incarnated in the body of Jesus. So is the soul of Param Purush, Paramatma or God, is incarnated in the human body of Brahma. Either spiritual or settlement part of cycle is inevitable for every soul as per the graph. Unique or Durlabh opportunity, one of the 84 lakhs yoni as mentioned in scriptures to recognize Param Purush, Paramatma or God is now during only one last logical knowledge and not biological birth per cycle, which is dynamic and specific to individual soul as indicated by the yellow point in graph. Different theory of duration of cosmic cycle capital T exist, proving it to be either 5,000, 6,000, 4,000 or 10,000 years. As per James' Bible, before Christ, 3,000 years ago, heaven exists. That is 2,000 plus 3,000 makes it 5,000. Kali is of 1200 divine years plus 50 transition period, is equal to 1250 into 4 is equal to 5000, provided all yukes are of the same duration. As per the statistics, population of the world is almost zero 4000 years ago. Kalki phenomena repeats every 6000 years. Astronomy is about third rotation of Earth around Sun. Diameter ratio of world and Sun is around 100, and so surface area ratio is 10,000. To scan the surface of the Sun for the world, it takes 10,000 years. Truth is, duration of cosmic cycle capital T is equal to 5000 years, with each yug duration is equal to 1250 years. Maximum duration of the Durlabh opportunity in Sangam Yug is 100 divine years, the lifespan of Brahma as per the scriptures. Duration of Sangam Yug overlapping Kali Yug or Iron Age is 100 calendar years, Tatatvam. Yellow point in diagram is the now time in cosmic cycle. Probability is 1 soul in 10,000 for 84 births in the cycle. 1 soul in 500 for birth in the golden age. 1 soul out of 30 for birth in silver age. Earlier the one recognizes, better it is for the soul. Purification, that is, vikar to become zero, which is prerequisite to enter the pure soul world, follows the reverse process. 1. Reduce the black layer or vikar accumulated in last 2 yuga of iron and copper age by Raj Yoga. 2nd, attain the original charge lost during the first 2 yugs of silver and golden age and generate pralabh script for nirvikari or deterministic world or for Swarnim Bharat based on principle of change in sanskar for change in sansar from vikari world to nirvikari world. Both are feasible by becoming God conscious and soul conscious or self plus God realization, which is the real definition of astik, by matching soul frequency to God frequency by changing lifestyle to purity only for the logical last birth of the cycle and thereby experience the presence of God as per the science of Raj Yoga. 1. Soul to Supreme Soul communication by telepathy. 2. Generation of harmonics is experienced in Atindriya Sukh because of the frequency matching with Supreme Soul. 3rd, soul power charging as per the stress formula, the reduction of the stress and hence the reduction of the suffering. 4th, personality change because of the burning of vikar by the power of Supreme Soul. Analogy is sun is Param Purush or Supreme Soul. Focus by lens is Rajyog through man and buddhi, and paper is vikar. Cycle completion is inevitable either by yoga, that is God conscious karma, red line, or by karma bhog, black line. Pain is inevitable for all souls because of vikarma done in body conscious stage during Vikari world journey, which has to be nullified either with suffering, deemed as karma is equal to cross, or bhog, as per Newton's law, action is equal to delayed reaction, could be by number of births, as shown in by black line. Other option is by Raj Yoga with no suffering and karma is equal to positive to generate pralabdha script for 20 births in Nirvikari world during one single Durlabh birth in transition world applicable to 33 crore special souls. The principle is in spite of vikar depicted as a black layer because of the charging due to God consciousness. Swadharma is output like it is done in Nirvikari world, and that is why it is called Shresht Karma. Downward inclined black arrow represents automatic phenomena of last two yugs of going from Sato to Tamo. Purush generating Vikar and Vikalp, and Prakruti generating entropy delta Sg and leakage or exergy. Cycle mechanism implies arrow in the reverse direction as per the metaphysics phenomena. Purush by generating Sresh Sankalp red line or Paschatap black line nullifying the Vikar, and Prakruti nullifying entropy generated and exergy or leakage generated. Soul world to human world journey starting point is the soul birth and is always one by one. Whereas at the right time when soul count in the soul world becomes zero, human world to soul world simultaneous reverse journey of all the souls called Kayamat or Shiv Ki Barat or Apocalypse as per the scriptures starts. Features are 1. Mahabharat or World War III except in India. 2. Civil war in India. 3. Natural calamities all over. 4th. Residual vikar nullification of all the souls in either Sukshmavatan or angel world through self-realization or paschata. Purush transition to and from Vammarg happens twice a cycle, that is every 2500 years. First, at the Sangam of silver and copper age, the initialization of Kam Vikar, described in sculptures as Adam Eve apple syndrome. Second, current Sangam Yug, when Vikar becomes zero, as purification process described as Kayamat in scriptures. As Purush Vikar controls the Prakruti entropy, the change in Purush Vikar initializes the entropy of Prakruti, and therefore only 2500 years of history is remembered at a time. Question, kahan se aaye, kahan jana hai to the soul? The answer is from soul world to human world and back to soul world. Param Purush returns to the soul world. However, it returns to human world at every sangam of every cosmic cycle. Cycle re-entry from soul world to human world implies that there is no nirvana or merging, as soul energy cannot be destroyed or created or merged with each other or with soul world as per quantum physics, as soul count remains constant throughout. Every soul passes through angel world and soul world once every cosmic cycle before re-entering human world. Duration of the stay of the soul in soul world is inversely proportional to the power of the soul. As per Mahabharata scriptures, everything begins with the Gita sermon, followed by Mahabharata war leading to the Sadgati of Pandavas in heaven. This phenomena maps to the three functions of God. Mahabharata scriptures actually describe the transition time or Sangam Yuga, where first Gita sermon is the Raj Yoga teaching by Param Purush, which purifies the souls to become eligible for Nirvikari world or heaven by conquering the Maya or Vikar or body consciousness, deemed as Maya Yudh, equivalent to the generate functions of God of transferring Vikari souls to Nirvikari souls by Brahma. Second, transformation of Prakriti from old Vikari world to new Nirvikari world, the equivalent to destruct function of God by Mahesh. And the third, maintain the heaven, the Nirvikari kingdom of Vishnu or Lakshmi Narayan or Adam Eve, equivalent to the operate function of God, of course followed by Ram Sita kingdom. Three functions or three deities or Trimurti, Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh or children of God, use angel world for this transformation work. In true Gita, Krishna symbolizes Param Purush, whereas Arjun symbolizes Purush or soul. However, Mahabharata Gita, some shlokas do refer to some points mentioned in cosmic cycle or true Gita. Four types of soul. 1. Param Purush or Paramatma, only birth by incarnation during Sangam Yuga in the body of Brahma, remains at top of the human tree, number 0, followed by the souls in descending order of soul power located on inverted tree. Type 2, deity souls, entry only in Nirvikari world, totaling 33 crore special souls. Type 3, other religious souls, where entry is in Vikari world, where they coexist with Hindus converted from deity souls. Type 4, religious founder, they enter into Vikari world, where first birth is by incarnation. During that time, they preach the religion. Type of soul energy or thoughts or soul state and resultant karmic state changes as per the yuga or time. Nirvikari world, it is sankalp, soul conscious state, karma is equal to 0, graphically represented by red line. Vikari world, vikalp, body or role conscious state, karma is equal to negative, connecting black line. In transient world, there are two options. Yoga options, it is a Shresh Sankalp, God conscious state, karma is equal to positive, red line from the yellow point. Bhog option, it is a Paschatap, body conscious state, karma is equal to cross, black line from the yellow point. Two paths or marks. Gyan mark is Sukshma, based on Swadharma, direct two-way communication with Param Purush, with role reversal within the total cycle, applicable to critical mass of the souls who become God conscious during Sangam Yuga. Bhakti mark is a sthul kriya based on janma dharma. It is indirect one-way communication with Param Purush applicable to the known history of the world. Every soul navigates Bhakti Marg. Only special souls are gifted Gyan Marg who are able to recognize Param Purush during Sangam Yuga. Purush script generates types of thoughts or vibrations, which in turn results in types of karma. This is explained at micro level using quantum physics, thermodynamics, theory of relativity. Many branches of the physics are based on size, whether micro or macro, or speed, whether speed approaches the speed of light. All these branches can be unified to one mathematical model, theory of everything, to explain all aspects of cosmic cycle based on vibrations of the string in 11 dimensions. Dvait means duality. Advait means no duality, means oneness or homogeneity. Concept of Advait and Nirlep implies that all souls are part of one pure Nirlep Nirvikari Q called God or called soul world of sixth element. This kind of omnipresence of purity. It implies that no individual human soul is getting affected by Vikar cycle, which implies that there is no cosmic cycle. Purush, Prakruti, including soul world and human world, Param Purush, are distinct and real entities. So, Dvait philosophy. Nirvikari world, as Advait philosophy, there is a oneness, kind of religion, language, kingdom, and Devi Sanskruti. There is no role of Param Purush, and it is indicated by red part of the human tree, valid for 2500 years. Vikari world, as a Dvait philosophy, there is no oneness, there are multiple religions. There is a role of Param Purush at Sangam Yuga. The souls who become God conscious will go to Nirvikari world and experience the Advaitness. It is indicated by black part of the human tree with multiple branches. Duration of 2500 years. Sangam Yuga, Advait is experienced during Raj Yuga temporarily. However, with practice, that experience can be converted into permanent realization. Adhyatma is the journey of soul in the Sangam Yuga, from body consciousness to soul consciousness using God consciousness, that is changing the lifestyle so that soul frequency matches the God frequency. Adhyatma is also daily dosage of the food of the soul, that is Gyan, that gives positivity to soul. And Adhyatma is also daily dosage of exercise of the soul or a yoga, that is to remain God conscious. We know that Purush controls the Prakriti in general and body in particular. So Adhyatma gives you 4H, namely happiness of mind, health of body, harmony with other souls, relationship, and harmony with Prakriti, or we can call it as heaven. Vikar acquisition is automatic during Kal Chakra. However, Adhyatma helps in Vikar removal by Raj Yoga, which helps in removing the suffering during Sangam Yuga and enables the entry into the Nirvikari world during the next cycle, or which we call it as heaven. So Adhyatma is about Vikar Chakra, which leads to Kal Chakra, or maybe it is other way around. Four cosmic laws are responsible for the drama to be eternal cosmic cycle or Kal Chakra. Law 1. As per the physics from Sato to Tamo, uniformly applicable to all souls, depicted as a black dotted line. Law 2. The law of cycle, where metaphysics has to override the physics. The phenomena is from Tamo to Sato, indicated by the brown dotted line in reverse direction. Law 3. Cycle completion, either by yoga, red line, or a bhog, black line. Law 4. Poetic justice, Purusharth of Raj Yoga, then Pralab of Nirvikari world, from red line to red line. Law 6 is derived based on laws 1 to 5, based on different branches of physics. Law 6 is, as per the script, Purush Vikar controls the Prakriti entropy till thermal death, which is nothing but law 1 of cosmic cycle based on physics. Laws 2, 3, 4 or 7, 8, 9 of cosmic cycle are based on metaphysics phenomena. However, law 2 or law 7 is indirectly validated by theory of relativity general, the physics phenomena. So, cosmic cycle or Kal Chakra is attributed to metaphysics phenomena of Parampurush, Paramatma or God, which is responsible to make Vikar of all Purush equal to 0. So Kal Chakra or cosmic cycle is attributed to Parampurush or God, or indirectly to spirituality. Journey of spirituality or God realization is through self as a soul or spirit realization. That is what being astic means. Unique overview of cosmic cycle and correlation with spirituality on single screen, frame, or canvas. Space dimension of the drama, 3 worlds. Time dimensions of the drama, 5 yugs represented by 7 circles, classified as 3 logical worlds, namely Nirvikari world, Vikari world, and transient world. 4 types of the karma, 0, negative, plus, and cross. 3 actors of the drama, Parampurush, Purush, and Prakriti. 4 laws of the drama resulting in Kal Chakra. 3 God functions, accumulation and removal of vikar on souls during drama, physics and metaphysics phenomena affecting the drama. Every soul now is at yellow point and has two options. Either get automatically pulled by cosmic cycle and suffer to return to Vicary world following the black path, or push the cosmic cycle by change the lifestyle and enter into Nirvikari world following the red path. Change in lifestyle is becoming soul conscious by matching soul frequency to God frequency. Spirituality or Adhyatma is change in lifestyle based on the understanding of the current context of Kal Chakra, either now or will probably never happen. To conclude, what has been explained is God's true Gita for every soul to follow.